A showdown from the stand. Former so-called fixer Michael Cohen facing his old boss, testifying against Donald Trump in the former president's hush money trial. That is where we start this afternoon at 4 o'clock. I'm Natalie Pascarella.
And I'm David Ushery. Today in court, Cohen sat just feet away from Donald Trump as he answered questions about payments made to Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal. News 4's Chris Glorioso in Lower Manhattan with more on what Cohen said today under oath. Chris.
Well, some of Cohen's testimony actually characterized Melania Trump's reaction to all of these stories in 2016 involving other women. And Cohen tried to cast her not as a wife who might have been angered by all this, but actually as a political partner. Cohen even testified that he believed that it was Melania who came up with the idea for Donald Trump to respond to the Access Hollywood tape with the famous line, "locker room banter." Now, this is important for prosecutors because they want to cast the hush money as a political payment, not as an effort to shield Melania from stories of infidelity.
Got no evidence, and I'm innocent. This is a political witch hunt.
Outside the courtroom, standing behind the former president, a cast of Donald Trump loyalists, including Republican Senators Tommy Tuberville and J.D. Vance, and Eric Trump, who posted on X, "I have never seen anything more rehearsed," just as Michael Cohen began his testimony.
Michael Cohen is the prosecution's star witness. This guy is a convicted felon who admitted in his testimony that he secretly recorded his former employer.
On the stand, Cohen testified about that now infamous recording he made.
I need to open up a company.
Discussing with Trump a payoff to silence Playboy model Karen McDougal.
I've spoken to Alan Weisselberg about how to set the whole thing up with funding. Yes.
Cohen also told the jurors about his links to Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, including that he had a campaign email address. That small detail could prove important because to win a felony conviction, DA Alvin Bragg needs to prove not only that 34 records of Trump's payments to Cohen were falsified, but that the false bookkeeping was a campaign strategy to hide Stormy Daniels' story of an alleged sexual encounter with Trump from the American voters. Did you have any conversation about strategy? The prosecutor asked. Cohen answered, "Trump told me, what I want you to do is push the story out as long as you can. If I win the election, it will have no relevance. And if I lose, I don't even care." Trump's lawyers have denied the hush money payments were political, calling them monthly legal retainers.
We have records, and they talk about bookkeeping. The only thing down in the bookkeeping is that we call a legal expense a legal expense.
Back live at the courthouse where Michael Cohen continues his direct examination on the stand. A short time ago, prosecutors tried to short-circuit the defense argument that Michael Cohen's testimony is really motivated by sour grapes, that he never got a job in the White House. Cohen directly responded to that, saying he didn't even want the White House chief of staff position. For now, reporting live at the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse, Chris Glorioso, News 4, New York.